Hey y'all, hey.
Yeah, let's go then.
I'm in such a good mood today, okay? I am in such a good mood today. Why? Because life is just great. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm in so much of a good mood today that I'm like, okay, I want to create. Now, this will be my first time using acrylic paint to create a painting. And I am excited and nervous because, sorry, the freaking dryer just making a lot of noise. I'm excited and nervous because I just never done it. I mean, there's gonna be some excitement and some nervousness with that, naturally, for your girl. But anywho, before I start, I want to share something with y'all. Like a big lesson that I've learned this week, which is to not be insistent. Now, I did a resistance release on not being insistent, because insistence essentially is you wanting things to go a particular way, and there's no taking no for an answer on it not going that particular way. And so I am a very insistent person. Like, I be feeling like things have to go this way, it gotta go this way, it gotta go this way. And in doing a release on that particular subject, I found out that the reason that I always wanted things to go a particular way, whether it be with friendships, relationships, family, just me living day-to-day life, the reason why I'm so insistent, want things to go this particular way, is because I'm scared of worst case scenarios. I'm scared that if I don't have control over what happens next, then the worst thing will happen. And mainly that stemmed from like trauma that I had when I was young and being uprooted a lot, like, and not having control over my being uprooted. Like, I like things would go from bad to worse sometimes in my younger years, like, or maybe things would be good and then everything would get swept from under me and I had no control over that. So as an adult, I'm like, I need to have control over what happens to me all the time. And so I this week have had to, because I did two releases. I did releases on acceptance, like having, because the opposite of like, okay, so, well, no, the opposite of resistance is acceptance. But resistance comes about in things that I know I want to do, but for some reason I'm having a hard time doing whatever the thing is. And what I was having a hard time doing was having acceptance, which is, you know, not being insistent. Like, not being insistent, my bad. If a thing is not going the way I want it to go, being okay with that. Like, that is acceptance. Like, this thing didn't go the way I saw it going, and that is okay. And it does not mean that things are going to go the worst way possible, just because that may have been what I interpreted in my childhood or how I seen things or my experience. So letting go of insistence was a very powerful resistance release for me to do, and I could feel it changing me. I could feel it in my body, like just being released of that. And it was such a beautiful thing. It was such a beautiful thing, because once you don't have insistence, you can just allow alignment to take place. Like, oh, this thing feels aligned, and not be so insistent on it going a particular way. So that's been something that's been really freeing. And so I woke up today feeling so good. And I think it gotta be because of that. And it's say 11:11 on the clock right now. Let me make a wish. There we go. Amen. It was a wish / prayer, okay? But Yeah, so I woke up today feeling really good. Yesterday was a good day as well, but there's a different energy to today, coming off of how well yesterday went, coming off of the beautiful resistance releases that I've done, and having that acceptance of what things are pertaining to my family, because that has been the thing that's been gnawing at me the most, and I feel so free. I feel so free right now. I feel so free. And I know in my freedom and in being able to be the, like, all that I can be, I will be able to help my family still. Even though I'm not helping, it might seem like in this moment I'm not directly sacrificing myself for them, but I can show an example. I can become the best version of myself so I can, help them in some way down the line or whatever. But I'm not so stuck on, if things are going wrong, Terry the one you can call. Because Terry, you can't call Terry right now if shit going wrong. I'm sorry. You cannot. Not right now. I have a life to live for myself. And I have things that I need to do. I have generational wealth that I'm trying to create for my family, for the family I have and my family that I'm creating. I cannot live my life pandering to other people and being the mother. I can't. So I just can't. So I say all that to say that I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really free. And because I'm feeling really good and really free, I want to create some art. I want to express that. And I want to express it through my art. So I would love for y'all to, come along with me and see what I create. If it's cool with you, I'm a little shy, but I'm just asking, girl. Okay, so first, before I get started, I want to show y'all what I got. So I got this acrylic paint set. And so this the paint I'm gonna be using. I didn't do much research, so I don't know if this was the best paint to get or not. But what I do know is that it has multiple colors, and I love that. I love how many different variations of colors are here. So that's that. And then I got these for, laying the paint down. I wanted to feel fancy, so I wanted to get the ones that I could just have in my hand and like Bob Ross type shit, And then I got my canvases, and there's several of them within those canvases. And this is just a starter pack, so I know at some point I'm gonna have more canvases, bigger canvases. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I watched a couple videos and I still don't know what I'm doing, because I'm sure there's ways that you're supposed to prep your canvas and da 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 da. I'm gonna do the best I can. I know that, like, I can do the water with the color over before I start to, like, actually paint. I've seen that. So yeah, whatever. And then I got these brushes. I got multiple sets of these, but I'm gonna use a fresh one for this fresh stuff that I got. So let's get it. Excuse me, I am a lady. Let's get into it, y'all. Oh yeah, also I got my paint cup. Now you may be wondering, why the hell are you using a glass as your paint cup? And the answer is because I want to. I'm an adult and I do what I want. That's one of my favorite things about being an adult. Sovereignty. And granted, like, my man is the man of this house. So there's a level of, I give up a little bit of my sovereignty because my man takes more of the responsibility on of me. So there's that. But I love that. But ultimately, I still have my sovereignty because why? I chose that for myself. I chose that I want a man to lead me. And I did the work to be with the man who leads me so beautifully. And you want to know what I did, what that work consisted of? Resistance releases. I'm telling you, girl. It's going to be a link at the... It's a lot of stuff that needs to get released for you to be even susceptible to a man that, I don't want to use the word high value because I don't subscribe to that language, but a man that has principle, who's honest, has integrity, is a great leader, has a vision and things of that nature. There's a certain type of woman you have to be to have a man like that. And that's just the truth. Just like for the woman that you are, you require a certain man, a certain type of man. But in that, there is always room for growth. I thought I was the best thing since sliced bread. But and you know, I was great. But if I wanted to be a wife, if I wanted to be somebody that someone would make a wife, I had to grow. I had to be less selfish. I had to let go of I would say, okay, I had to let go of my selfishness. I had to be able to put somebody else first, because he's always putting me first. I have to also put him first. If he puts me first and I put me first, who put him first? Think about it. And then also, I had to grow in the ways I just view men, and the wanting of attention from men. Because a lot of times as women, we don't like to admit that we love the attention of men. Some women do admit it, some don't. Whatever, it be there. And just how you see men, whether it be in a way of usury, whether it be in a way of like you've been scarred, so you have a hatred for men, like things of that nature. All these different things that could be in your field are preventing you from acquiring the type of man that you want to acquire. And I had to grow. I had to really look at myself and see what was holding me back. And in me doing that, I became a woman that I absolutely admire. Absolutely admire. Like, I've grown so much, and I'm so proud of myself. My days are so much better. I believe in myself more. Like, it's just, I'm way more honest. I have way more integrity. I'm way more authentic. All of these things that I used to lack or have some semblance of, but not fully, or like that I had to grow into loving myself, into like just a lot of different things, y'all. And I'm so grateful for my man to have like really pushed me to become a better version of myself. But had I not touched a resistance release, I would not be the woman I am today. I would not be better at communicating, better at listening. Like, these are still things that I've had to work on recently as well. So I'm still always growing. The thing that is the most attractive to a man is the ability or the wanting to grow and the teachability that you have. If you're teachable and if you're always seeking to grow, for that type of man, if you're seeking that type of man, because not every woman is seeking that type of man. Some women not seeking men at all, and that's fine. I wasn't seeking men either when I met him. I was just like, I don't really want a man. And he was like, oh, okay, well, actually, it was the reverse way around. He was like, I'm not monogamous. And I was like, it's fine. I don't want a man anyway. I'm not, looking for a relationship in that way. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is, I had to become a better me to be with a better man. Like, a lot of times we attract the same guy, and women hate to hear that. Oh, but like, they hate to take responsibility for, like, as women, we hate to take responsibility for the part that we play, the people we choose, and all the things. But it's really, it's a huge part. We play a huge part in our reality. We're reflected who we are. We're reflected how we show up. And we may not be showing up in a particular way in that area when it comes to relationships, or maybe we are and we don't know. But we are reflected ourselves at the end of the day. So if you keep getting ain't shit men, I'm not saying you ain't shit, but it may be some things about yourself that you want to look in the mirror about. I had to. And when I looked in the mirror, I saw things like, dang, look at how I was treating men that I didn't really care for that much. Or, dang, look at how much trauma I have around such and such and such. Or, dang, look at, it's just a lot of things that need to be looked at. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let's get to it. And by the way, I don't want y'all to ever think that I'm saying this from a high horse of any sorts. Every day I'm learning new shit about myself and I'm releasing it, okay? I am nowhere near perfect. I mess up all the time. And I'm becoming more and more accepting of that. And the simple fact of the matter is, I just love to grow, okay? If I find something about myself that I'm not too fond of, and that's not benefiting me or people I care about, or that's harming me or people I care about, baby, we need to get in the lab. We need to fix it. We need to get in the paint. Like, I want it gone. So that's the type of attitude that I have when it comes to my shortcomings. Like, how can we fix this? What can we do about this? And 9 times out of 10, y'all, for me, it's a resistance release. Okay. I'm just letting y'all know. So the link is in the bio. And the link is in this video description. My hair is getting so long. What? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having a great day. This is Terry when she's having the greatest of days, okay? Which is mostly every day. Sorry, y'all. I live a really good life. I want this for you as well. Which is why I'm here. Which is why I'm recording this video. Okay? Alright. Okay, y'all. So with this acrylic set, it's this little paper that you can read and whatnot. And a little background story, y'all. I used to do paint. I used to do paint. I used to do art. I used to paint and all the things. It's just been a while. So I am considered a rookie, okay? I can make some beautiful art, okay? I can make some beautiful art. Them books that I've been promoting, I made the art for that, okay? The stuff on my wall, my art. I will show y'all, but I don't feel like turning the camera. My work. It's just that it's been a long time since I've like painted, okay? So I took the film off of this. Well, still a little piece. But once you take the film off, it's clear. This is what I wanted. Oh, sorry. Video playing in the background. Anyways, I took the film off of this and it's clear. That's what I wanted. I wanted a clear one. Even though the artist in me is going to be using this one. You already know. Like, this is the classic right here. It's so hard to get this film off though. Maybe this round won't be as hard since I did it with the other one. Okay. See, that wasn't as bad. It took me a good 10 minutes to get the film off the other one, y'all. I'm sorry I'm taking so long to start. But like, why be in a rush, you know? Oh yeah, my man texted me. I gotta text him back. I love him down. I love him so much. They put this on to prevent from scratching. I have to scratch to get it the fuck off. They need a little part. If they had like a little piece on there that you could lift up, that would be dope. Here we go. Yeah. So we're gonna add a little. That's another thing I need. The little thing that stands the painting up, like an easel, I think that's called. I want it all, okay? I want all the paint stuff. But yes, so y'all, doing YouTube is something else because the videos y'all getting and when they actually, like when I film them versus like when they actually get posted, is so far apart. I'm starting to think that maybe I should post more than one video per week. But I just don't want to add an extra load on my plate. But in reality, I don't have a lot of stuff on my plate, so maybe I could. Maybe I'll start to post more during the week. I haven't decided, but I'm thinking about it. Really what takes the longest is the editing, but I don't mind. So we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to start with one of the smaller ones first, because what feels aligned to me right now is to draw something that I seen in one of my, well, paint something at least, that I seen in one of my dreams. Well, no, not dreams, meditation. And by the way, I'm a beginner, y'all. If I'm doing some shit that is not supposed to be done, or whatever the case may be, well, bite me. Cause I don't know. I'm just doing what I think is best. But I seen this. I had a shroom trip one time, and I meditated while I was on shrooms. And during this meditation, I was given the opportunity to astral project, but I wasn't ready. But in me getting ready to astral project, which I never ended up getting ready in that moment because I was too fearful. But in that process, there was an object that was shown to me, and it was a 4-dimensional object that the only way I could describe it is as a stretched cube, right? But that object had not only could I see it, but it had a sound that was a sound I never heard before. So, and it was all colors and no colors. And such a difficult thing to describe. Let me see if I can find. But synchronistically, some days later, I seen an image that looked almost exactly like what I had seen. And I cannot for the life of me remember what it is called. But I have an image in my head. The image in my head is different than what we've seen a little bit, but the overall structure of it was the same, and it was a 4-dimensional shape. So it's not a shape that, like, it's a 4-dimensional shape, y'all. It's hard to really explain. And I don't even know if I'm telling the story right, but shit. I want to be able to draw this. Okay, y'all, so this is the 4-dimensional shape that I saw in my meditation that had not only a picture of, like, it wasn't only the image of it, it also had a sound, and it was all colors and no colors. So I'm about to try my best to paint what I saw in that meditation. Y'all, I am scared, not gonna lie. I'm really scared because I don't want to mess it up, but it is okay if I mess up. I'll just fix it. I know that I don't know what I'm doing, and that is okay. But I'm gonna start by getting this brush and dipping it in the blue. Because I want to do that thing that people do where they put like the base color. Like, I don't know how to do it. Yeah, like this. And then I think you're supposed to let it dry. I am not experienced. I do not know what I'm doing, but I am gonna try my best, y'all. Oh, damn it. Just put a big old glob right there. I'm probably also not using the right brush for this, but I don't have like a big brush. Like how I see people have bigger brushes to do what I'm attempting to do right now. Y'all don't laugh at me, please. I swear I got some art talent. It's just that I don't know what I'm doing. This is taking too long. I need a big brush, like a foundation brush. But there go my freaking shape, y'all, that I was telling y'all about. Like, this is a 4-dimensional shape. Y'all, I'm actually painting. It feels so good. I'm doing a horrible job, but I'm doing it nonetheless. I don't know how this is gonna turn out for real. Ugh, I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous. But I'm ready. I'm a little nervous, but I'm ready. And by the way, Amazon did their big one with these colors. I'm trying to let this dry all the way. I don't know how long it takes for this shit to dry. But I'm a rookie, so maybe I won't let it dry all the way. I'm just figuring shit out. I have no, like, I'm not holding it against myself that I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna just let myself do what I want to do. Let's see. I need an orange. Is it no orange? Well, I know yellow and red make orange, so. Okay, I don't even see what I'm doing. I'm making orange. It's no orange, but I need orange. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to let this dry first before painting. But hey, it is what it is. This is really going to be interesting. Really, honestly. Let's see. Okay, so I haven't done much, but I just discovered something. So I'm basically trying to express all colors and no colors. So I just added some color to this white, and I noticed a thing happen, which is this like translucent, I don't know what I'm doing, y'all, but I'm starting to love it already. That's the truth of the matter. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I think I'm doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing, which is just like adding bits of color to the white to express the all and no color thing. Now, what I don't want to do is like make it like, you know how when you start adding colors and it turn out like a brown color. That's what I don't want to happen. So I'm trying to be careful with the mixing of colors. But this is actually coming out better than I thought. It's doing a thing, and I'm liking it. So I'm gonna just keep doing that, where I'm gonna add like little pieces of color here and there, and I'm just gonna see what come of it. And pray for me, because I don't want to mess this up. But if I mess up, it's okay, y'all. I'm growing. I'm learning. It's okay to mess up. It is okay to mess up, guys. It's okay to mess up. So if I mess up, I mess up. And that is okay. I have to be comfortable with messing up. I have to invite messing up, because the only way to get better is to mess up. You must practice to get better. So I am in practice mode. Okay, wish me luck, y'all. I'm gonna just keep going. That was probably too much green. It's okay. This white is giving me life, by the way. I love white paint. which is why I was like, okay, we got to make the background blue for me to not be painting on top of white. Which is, I understand that. I understood that concept, even though I don't, like, I'm not educated in the things. But I'm layering another coat of white, just so the colors, I want the colors to be like underneath. Is that too underneath though? I don't know, y'all. I'm just doing, it's okay. I know I can layer. I think I just like took out all the work I did. It's okay. I'm not pressed about it. Because now all I'm seeing is green. And I didn't even want a lot of green. I just want enough. So, I'm going to have to go back in with more red. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god, what if it sucks, guys? What if it like totally sucks? And I'm like, oh no. It sucks. I'm just doing shit, guys. That actually gave it a good touch. I like that. Okay. I'm liking where this is going. I feel like this too, but white gonna be gone quick. Oops. That's why I need one of those things. I really like this brush because it's very precise. Okay, y'all, so this is where I'm at so far in the process. And it's looking better than... Wait, can y'all see it? It's looking better than I thought it would. It's not exactly what I saw in my meditation, but I got a good grip on this, and I'm gonna add more to it, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, guys. Stick with me, okay? I know right now I just look like a block in the sky. I got you though. Okay, y'all, so this is where I'm at right now, and it's coming out really good. It's coming out way better than I expected. So I got even more things to add, but I'm letting it dry for a bit. And in the meantime of me letting it dry, I'm gonna edit my man's video, and then I will come back and show y'all what I do to it next. Y'all, so this is where I am at on my painting, and I am loving it. I am loving it. It is not 100% how I saw it in the meditation, but I have a couple more things up my sleeve to make it more how I saw it. I want to add some texture to it, so I am definitely going to come back with another video to show y'all how I'm going to add texture and things of that nature. But this is where we at. Hope y'all can see it. Yes, it's really good. This is my first acrylic painting as an adult. Okay, I love it.